$100 is the rent and their debt service is $1,000. I see this happen all the time where there's 200 or 300 or 400, maybe as much as $600. Honestly, $600 is a fairly good when we're looking at gross here. Now, that's not, once we do the math, you're going to see, let's go ahead and run 1600 rather than 1200. Even at 1600, you're going to see that it's not a deal. When we actually break it down. So $1,600, let's do actual math as if we were analyzing this deal. Fair market rent is $1,600. We're going to take 10% from that for vacancy. So that's $160. Our gross rent after vacancy is $1,440, so $1,440. We're going to take 10% off for management, so $144, 10% for maintenance, 5% for CapEx. So let me bring up an actual calculator. 1,600 minus 160 minus 144 minus 144 minus 72 equals, that's $1,080. Now, take out property taxes, take out insurance. I mean, just with property taxes alone, you're no longer, you have to pay your property taxes. You have to pay for your insurance. If you're in an HOA, you have to pay for the HOA. If you have signed a lease agreement that says that you as the landlord are going to take care of the lawn, for example, and that's $60 per month, then you're in charge of the lawn maintenance. You have to pay that. Okay. So what ends up going away is your buffer, is your contingency. Your CapEx is typically the first thing that I see go away. After that, it's going to be maintenance and repairs is the next thing that I see go away. The next thing is the vacancy that goes away, leaving just the property management. So in that order, people just poof, this roughly 35%, 32, whatever, percent of their contingency goes away, which is absolutely true.
Yeah, no kidding. Kind of making it sound scary to get into investing, actually.
Do it properly, and it's a huge blessing. Do it poorly, and you end up in the gutter.
Yep. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to help the people do it right. Well, that's what you're here for. I'm just here to ask you questions.
So
that's what I'm here for.
The good number to remember is just if you were to take 60, what it really comes down to, because you're taking a percentage of a percentage, is it's 32.5%. So if you can just remember 33%, right, which is 1/3, 2/3, you're going to take 1/3 and you're going to set that aside. Then you're going to take your PITI, right, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. What does my debt service look like? That is going to lead, the only other occurrences that are going to come up is if your house is in an HOA, you're going to have to pay that. If you've agreed to take care of utilities or lawn care or anything like that in your lease agreement, you're going to need to take care of that. Other than that, there are no expenses. So take your rent times 0.66 equals how much you're actually going to be collecting after you've saved some money, minus your debt service, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance is taken care of. Most people aren't having an HOA. Most people don't agree to pay for their utilities or their lawn care or anything like that. That is your net cash flow. And as long as that net cash flow is positive, I'll do the deal. I don't care if it's $20. I'll do the deal.